Good afternoon and welcome to our AQS Pop-up Quilt Party. How many of you brought quilts to share today? All right, great. You know what? We can't see too many quilts when we come to a quilt show, can we? Well, Liz Hammonds, who is our Director of Education, and I had tried this last year at a couple of our shows, and we found that the quilters love to be able to share what they were working on after you see all of the quilts that we have in both our special exhibits and our contest here. And this is Linda Wolf from Kalamazoo, Michigan, called The Huntress, and it's fused applique. And did you quilt it yourself? Good for you. I'm impressed. You know, I still quilt with my credit card. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Rebecca Wolf from Sunset Pine, and this is a pattern by Sunset Pine by Doris Dutemeyer, and it's raw edge applique. Hold it up high so everybody can see. There you go. You see better? Thank you. And Deborah Russell has made Christmas memories, and it was machine embroidery. And are you using your embroidery a lot?
Oh yeah.
Good. Well, it's beautiful. Thank you. Elizabeth Hewitt. Hewitt. It is Hewitt from Spring Arbor, Michigan. And this is Out of Darkness. It's pieced, and she said, I resized a quilt that was made by Marty Michelle. This was for my husband. The medium gray and blue represent the Civil War. The flying geese are printed or pointed outward, homeward. Civil War pointed homeward. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And Joanne Duggan is from Grand Rapids, and this is a Twisted Turn of Fate Fall 2016, and it's beaded oh gosh, lots of beads, beaded embroidery. You have to look at this one up close. It's really got a lot of beads on it. Now Cheryl Murphy from Novi, Michigan did Patience of with Pineapples. It's curved piecing, freezer paper piecing. A lot of curves in that one, weren't there? A lot of curves. And you won a blue ribbon, and where was that?
The Gill, Great Lakes Heritage Quilt.
Okay, the Great Lakes Heritage Quilters, and she won a blue ribbon with that quilt. Thank you. Barbara Wallach from Farmington Hills, Michigan, and this is for a small quilt depicting Go Green. Quilters recycle crumbs from previous projects, reuse extra blocks, and reduce the stage with backing designs. This hand-pieced crazy green quilt was done while traveling on weekend jaunts. And you got rid of some of your scraps too, didn't you? Thank you so much, Barbara.
I was on tour for a year right after the show. I just got it back the week after I went home from the show last year.
Okay, so it's been on tour. Susan Bates did Tulip Fields on River, and she is from Stanwood, Michigan. It's oh gosh, how lovely. Hold it high so they can see. Bargello and iron-on applique. How pretty. Thank you for sharing that. Linda Watkins did a ghostly gathering. It's a pattern by Northwater Quilts, and it was mostly piecing. What fun. Yes, pink and gray for Halloween. Christina Yo from Wellington, Ohio, has a quilt named the Multitasker. Oh yes, oh gosh, don't we wish we had that many hands? She said, I'm the president of the Lorain County Peacemakers Quilt Guild in Oberlin, Ohio, and this is my 2019 President's Challenge for my guild. I challenged everyone to make a 12 by 12 self-portrait art quilt. This represents Christina. A lot of applique and a few embellishments. You may be surprised to hear that I'm most proud of the pencil embellishment. It is a toothpick that I cut and painted. Looks real to me. Let me see. Oh gosh, it really does look like a pencil. Thank you. Patty Bay Miller, Selbina, Maryland. Oh, Missouri, okay. Clem and Friends. It's a pieced, free motion quilted sampler on a domestic machine. Oh gosh. And so there are 20, how many? 42. 42 different quilting motifs. That was good practice too, wasn't it?
It's a good one to hang in the sun.
Yes, yes, lovely. Thank you for sharing. Beth Hoover from Northport, Michigan, a la Kells, based on 2 pages from the Illuminated Book of Kells from a class at the 2012 Irish International Quilt Show. And so you were in Ireland. All right. Machine pieced appliques of Celtic designs printed on fabric infused, hand colored with fabric markers, and hand quilted. Wow, that's a lovely quilt. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right, so these 2 are coming up together. One is Joan Thomas from Grand Haven and Cindy Phillip from Grand Haven. And this is their tribute to Gwen Marston, constructed in their Art Quilt B. Hold them high so they can see. You know what, though? We can continue to use her wonderful techniques, can't we?
Yes.
Yes, we can. Thank you. This is Judy Raleigh from Ionia, Indiana. Oh, Michigan. Okay. Your J ran into the M. And this is the Homeless Half Squared. These half square triangles were leftovers from another project. I took them to my bee and tried to sell them, even then give them away, no takers. They were homeless. I took them home, laid them out, pieced, quilted, and bound the project, and now I love it. Oh my gosh, look at all the triangles. Hold it high. Yeah. You're right, that was a lot of homeless triangles, wasn't it? Thank you. Kathy Boxell from Marion, Indiana. This one is Indiana. And this is paper pieced, and it has 1,573 pieces in a 29-inch square quilt. Lots of sewing straight seams, wasn't it? Thank you. Michelle Piper is from Oakville, Ontario, Canada. This is called the iceberg. Hold it high. The iceberg. It was photo by Michelle Piper, raw edge applique, beading, free motion quilting, and it was done on a stationary machine. Yes, and it looks just like an iceberg. Thank you. Kathy McCormick from Fort Wayne, Indiana, did a triple star, and it's free motion quilted. Very nice. Thank you so much for sharing. So far, you get the prize for the smallest one. And this is Peggy De Niro from Gainesville, Florida. And so far, you're the farthest away, too. And she did a green snake in the grass. It's string pieced, shishiko quilted, and it has over 300 pieces in this little bitty quilt. Thank you. Phyllis Jacobs is from Big Rapids, Michigan. This is Greetings from Chemistot, Alaska, raw edge applique, postcard, and two-sided. Oh, it's two-sided. Let's see what the other side looks like. Postcard. What a great way to get to put your memories in a quilt. Thank you. Sue Chambers from Newaygo, Michigan. Hasta manana. Manana, like banana, only manana. And it's paper pieced, and it's a Judy Niemeyer pattern. Very nice. Boy, that'd be beautiful on a table, won't it?
That's what it is.
Thank you. Kathleen Kaiser from Fairfield Township, Ohio, did Abstract, a pattern by Robbie Joy Eklo. It's raw edge applique, painted, and free motion quilted. And you know what? You can see Robbie Joy right in that quilt, can't you? Yes, thank you for sharing. And Angie Harder is from Holland, Michigan. She did Starry Night, and she made it up as she went along. Hold it higher so they can see. There you go. All right, well, we appreciate all of you coming and sharing your quilts with us. And Liz has a little gift for you. We always give our participants a ribbon for being here today. So be sure to see her before you leave. Thank you so much.